What talk about the craft, learning the craft of wide receiver under Marv. I mean, I'm sure you came in with your own, habits and way of doing things, and I'm sure Marvin's taught you a few things.
Well, I mean, I learned a lot from everybody. Marv was a big part of it, but like coming in, I mean, Marv was learning a lot, and he was just became a receiver, and DJ and even like some of the guys that didn't play taught me like even Nick Kuchel and Ben Evans and like Donnie Norderman. A lot of those guys taught me a lot, and just listening to the upperclassmen. So.
I guess, what does it mean, like, when you see him go up in the rankings like that and be considered one of the better wide receivers and not the best receiver the school's had?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, and it's cool to be, with somebody, of that stature, and being able to learn from somebody like that, and even learn from his mistakes, and that you can go out there and maybe hopefully do the same things he's doing, and it's good to compete with somebody like that because it just makes you better.
Do you remember Tim Dwight?
Yeah.
How old were you when he
man, I was young, but pretty much the reason why my favorite team is Falcons, NFL, and one of the reasons why is because when he returned that opening kick, was that the Super Bowl? Yeah, like that. I guess that's one of the main reasons why they became one of my favorite teams, and Tim Dwight just being another homegrown guy. It's pretty cool to wear his number, and being able to learn from him, and especially when he comes and works out with us sometimes, it's cool. It's really cool.
Was that intentional to wear his number?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I was hoping to get my high school number 5, but they gave me 6, which is pretty cool. So.
I can't remember what your high school number was.
5.
Yeah. What was your biggest adjustment going to college?
The speed, and being able to come out and compete like every day, and knowing that every day is important. In high school you kind of you'll be able to relax a little bit, but here there's no time to relax, and you got to learn a lot. And freshman year is probably the toughest part because you learn so much and you have school. So I guess it's just coming in and being able to compete and use those skills and being able to hold all that information you're getting, and it's coming in real fast. So. Especially when you're playing, you gotta learn a lot. So I guess that was the hardest part.
You obviously know Marvin very well, not just being teammates, but
yeah.
You described him as like a brother back in the start of fall camp. What does it say to you, or what do you think when you hear him say that he hasn't really had that moment where he feels he's kind of arrived as a receiver? He just views that he still has things that he needs to work on, even amidst all the accomplishments he's had.
I'm really glad he thinks that way, and you're supposed to think that way. That's what the coaches push here, because there's always something to work on. There's always something to make you better. And for him to say that, for him to think that, I mean, it's just going to make him better and make him a better, established receiver, and going to get him to compete more. So the fact that he's saying that, that helps me, knowing that I have a lot to work on. So it's good to hear that from him.
Micah Hyde and Sean Prater have a little competition. Do you and Marvin?
Yeah, we all compete. Me and Marvin, especially like this past off season, we competed in everything, any kind of speed workout, any kind of workout we did. Me and him were always going against each other, and workouts, even like little stuff. Me and him competed in everything, and I guess that's a big part of the success that we're having right now, is because this is the first time I've ever competed like that against everybody, even against like Mike and Prater. Like Prater's probably Marvin's like little rival. They go against, and Micah's my rival. Like we all on the field we hate each other, but we're like best friends off the field. But like when it comes to practice time, we're all competing.
Trash talking?
Yeah, that's the receivers and DBs here. We talk a lot, and it's fun. It's all in good fun though. So.
I think Micah and Prater have a bet. You and Marvin have a bet?
No, we don't really have a bet. We like if either of us have a better game than the other, we give each other a little. We talk about it, but not really a bet. We always want to compete and go and try to do better than one another. Which, if we both do that, hopefully that's going to help the team too. And the better we play, then hopefully the better team does.